Hi everyone, I'm Shelly and you're watching There's No Place Like Home. Before I start the video, I just wanted to let you know that if you would like to leave a comment, you will have to do it on my YouTube community page or over on Instagram. The link is in the description box because YouTube disables my comments. And I also ask that you would like, share, subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell for all because I know that a lot of my subscribers do not get notifications for my videos. So anyway, I have a question for all of you newer homeschoolers today. What if the problem was school in the first place? We are living in unprecedented times right now. And one of the things that is happening because of everything going on around us is that we are seeing a very large number of families who are choosing to homeschool. And there are a myriad of reasons that people actually might have made the decision to do it. Not everyone has the same whys as everyone else, but I'm going to say that for a lot of people, school just wasn't working for their kids, whether their child was learning in school or learning outside of school. They were just seeing that their child just wasn't clicking with the way that schools do things. And that's very normal. A lot of kids really don't fit the learning method that is used in the school system. But one of the things that a lot of new homeschooling parents don't take the time to think about is, what if the whole problem was school to begin with? What if the whole problem with their child's learning is that the way that they were learning things? Too often, most of us who went to, traditional school, be it public or private school, we only see learning a certain way. We think back to what we did in school and we think, okay, now that my child is home with me, I'm just going to pick up where they left off in school. And a lot of parents will try to use the same methods that were used in school. Sometimes parents will use the same curriculum or maybe a similar curriculum. Some of them will even try to follow the same schedule as the school. But this is where it's really time as a parent for you to just expand your horizon, so to speak, and learn more about what the world of education really does look like. And I know that for those of you who watch all of my videos, this is probably getting redundant because I keep talking about this, about how learning doesn't have to look like school. But I know that most people don't get to see all of my videos, but it is so important that parents who are newer to homeschooling and are trying out the school at home method, trying to do what was in school, a lot of people are finding that their kids still aren't learning very well that way. And that can really cause a lot of discouragement, both in the parents and the kids. And sometimes that does result in the kids getting sent back to the school because the parents think that they aren't doing very well either. But this is where I'm talking about expanding your horizon. Take the time to actually read about homeschooling, study the different learning styles that kids have, learn about the different homeschooling methods. Take some time off completely. Like when you pull your kids out of school, don't just dive right in and try to pick up where school left off. Give yourself time. Do some research. The best thing that you as a homeschooling parent really can do is to show your children what you want them to do. Let them see you looking into things that you're interested in. Let them see you researching homeschooling because you have a purpose for it. That is really the best model that your child can have for what learning can look like because they are seeing learning with a purpose. So yeah, when you take your kids out of school, take the time, let them just kind of get used to being at home and don't worry about school for a little while. Just let them be. And you can read books by John Holt. Two of my very favorites by him, actually I'll say three, are Learning All the Time and How Children Learn and Teach Your Own, the John Holt book of homeschooling. And also I would highly recommend any book by John Taylor Gatto. A very short but thorough read is The Hidden Curriculum. It's actually called Dumbing Us Down, The Hidden Curriculum. And I don't even know if I said the name right, but I'll leave a link in the description box for that anyway. But yeah, you can read blogs, you can read about different styles of teaching your kids. But here's what's really important. School at home is definitely a way that you can homeschool. There are families who do imitate what happens in school, and for some people it does work. But don't think that just because it isn't working for you, that that you just aren't equipped to homeschool, or that you just aren't cut out for homeschooling, which is what a lot of parents end up doing. Take the time to really look into it. And you know what? Just let your child see that there is learning everywhere around them. Take your child out for walks to the park, go on field trips, do art with them, let them watch documentaries, read really great books with them. You don't have to have your child sitting there at a desk doing work out of a textbook every single day for them to learn. And I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of new homeschooling parents make. They're forgetting the whole reason that they're homeschooling to begin with. School was not working for their child. The school method was not working for their child. And if you want to have success in homeschooling, you have to learn to think outside the box and really take advantage of the freedom that you now have to tailor your child's curriculum to actually meet their needs. That's all that I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and would like to hear more of what I have to say, I would love if you would do that. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave one over on Instagram because YouTube disables my comments. And if you like my work, you can check out my Patreon page. I will leave a link in the description box for that as well. And I hope you have a great day.